Order filled.
Bang.
Order filled.
Let's go. I got one fresh new eval. I got 8 funded accounts, and we live on Discord. Let's do this shit. Market opens in 2 minutes. Yeah, we got a bit of an SMT. Oh, we got to equal lows though. Alright, touching that. If anything, I'll be bearish till those equal lows get taken out.
Equal lows. Where are these equal lows?
They're on NQ. If you're on MNQ, it might be, yeah. You can't see them on MNQ.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I usually do my charting on...
NQ.
Yeah, it's just more accurate. But when I OC trade, I go to MNQ. Yeah, bro, we haven't tapped that 15 minute. We could go higher, but I want to see.
So there's a 15-minute fair value gap too on NQ.
Yeah, there is, yeah.
Let me check that real quickly. That's actually so shit. Oh, bro, yeah, the price is completely different, bro. This is so much better.
You're welcome, bro.
Cheers. That is actually cooked, bro. So do you just keep like going back and forward?
Well, if I'm gonna trade, yeah, just enter on MNQ.
Well, I've literally got an entry den right now, if that's the case. Potentially.
Ooh, that's brutal.
Holy.
Yeah, holy.
Because you got that 15-minute gap. The 5-minute fair value gap we've already hit. That's some good buying. Oh yeah, I see those equal lows now.
Yeah. Damn, we are bullish.
Do you want us to go down?
Yeah, if we go down, are you gonna get on that long?
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, because NQ didn't even have a fucking 15-minute fair value gap, bro.
MNQ.
Yeah, only NQ had that 15-minute fair value gap, and also there's a 5-minute fair value gap. And there was also a retracement at 8:35 into the 5-minute that I marked.
Wait, you're telling me MNQ had none of that?
My MNQ does not have a 15-minute fair value
Oh
gap.
shit, it doesn't, bro. That shit looks mad weird.
Yeah, see, it's like
What
that.
is
It's
that?
It's all
Yeah,
cooked,
MNQ's
bro.
cooked, bro. You gotta get
What
off
the
that.
fuck do I do? And then we had that 5-minute hit. However, it didn't. Well, 5-minute retrace into it, but I need that to be hit. And that's where the equal lows is right now. But that could be a good draw liquidity if it does hit the TP or hit the high. just ES is bearish.
Yeah, it's very bearish.
What would you do in that scenario? So say, for example,
Don't touch
ES
it.
sweeps out those equal lows while NQ is really bullish. Would you get in on ES for a long or?
No, I'd get it on NQ because it's smoother, and it's stronger. Sorry.
Oh yeah, okay. NQ just hit that high on MNQ.
Already?
Yeah, it just swept it completely.
That's crazy.
Although you need 4 charts at this point, bro.
Not dead ass though.
I'm on 4 charts right now. This shit's cool. It's like what you see in the fucking Wolf of Wall Street.
You don't have to look at MNQ at all, bro. If I'm being honest, it's kind of useless.
Yeah, well, because I go on MNQ to mark out my stop loss in there. Like I enter in I get an entry on MNQ.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So, say for example, if I was to buy a contract on MNQ, will it like show my
No.
NQ?
No.
She's fucking pumped. Did you get in on that then?
Huh? No. But I reckon I'm about to.
Yeah.
Well, if it comes back, which it might not. So.
Retrace.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Holy! See hear that loud that was, bro? My days.
Chilly.
Alright, it's gonna be my only trade. We got those highs. Well, I mean they're swept on MNQ, but not NQ, so that's something. We got a 3-minute inverse fair value gap. We got ES absolutely dumping. A lot of generated lows. We got equal lows on NQ as well. Let's see.
Well, say if those equal lows do get hit and then price starts to go up a little bit more, would you still enter in for a long for ES to take out that high? Or you wouldn't target that high no more because NQ's already took it?
Well, NQ hasn't took that high though.
MNQ, sorry.
Yeah, well, MNQ, it doesn't really matter if MNQ took it or not, to me. It only matters if NQ took it, because that's like the main asset. And honestly, we could go back to take those highs and I could get stopped right now, just because we have a SMT now as well. Which I'm fine with, like. Oh shit, I'm him. What's up? Bro, I always forget I'm live streaming. It's either we reverse now or we just go up to take that high on NQ.
Yeah, I missed my entry.
what would your entry be?
On the 5 minute, the retracement back into it, sweep that low. The low at 9. We didn't hit the other one, but we got a internal sweep. The inverse of value at the CISD. Hit the CISD and we popped up. We just inversed that 1 minute too to the upside.
Yeah.
Because I would have got in on that. I would have got in at 315.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll find out if the streak goes down. At least that's a good thing I didn't get in.
Yeah, ES is holding that 1 minute for value gap really well. Can't lie.
My stop loss would have been on those equal lows anyway. Seen a Corvette the other day, bro, and like you just simping over them now.
Yeah, Corvettes are actually really sexy, can't lie.
Order filled.
Bang!
Order
There it
filled.
is. Let's go. All that shit was on the live. So we had these equal lows on NQ that we left out prior to market open. And then we also had a 15-minute for value gap that we didn't tap either. So I go into the hourly and I see that we have this insane wick. And whenever we have a wick like this, you could mark out the consequent encouragement, which is the 50% market at wick. And when we have a wick like that, we can hold the 50% mark, which we did in this case. And then I zoom in on ES and I was like, all right, well, ES is it seems a lot more bearish than NQ, because NQ low-key seemed bullish, except I noticed these equal lows in the untapped 15-minute for value gap, which made me bearish at least to that point. Like I can't take longs when we just left that equal lows. So I saw that ES inversed all these for value gaps, had a change in the state of delivery. I was like, all right, well, NQ is gonna be pretty bearish as well. I saw that we invest this 1 minute, and I saw that we invested a 2 minute for value gap. And at that point I waited for a bit of a retracement, and then I entered, I think it was like right here, and then I was actually really close to getting stopped out, but I didn't get stopped out. And then I targeted those lows and bang, that's basically my trade. And I wouldn't be surprised if we actually go bullish right now, because I was seeing the 15-minute get tapped. My bigger time frame bias is bullish. It is bullish to these highs here, because that is like the most prominent high in this area. Like all this is just low resistance, and that's also overlapping with that fair value gap. So this is the daily P&L. That hasn't updated yet, but it should be 10,700, because that's how much I won today. But